With World War III right around the corner and the draft being reinstated with it, I figured I'd rise from my eternal slumber and offer some guidance about how to avoid getting shipped across the world just to be obliterated by a flying robot. And the best part is that these methods are completely legal and legit and definitely will not get you arrested. I think the first important thing to mention are the methods that worked for draft dodging in the past, but have since become outdated. Being gay? This exploit was actually so effective in the past that it wouldn't just ban you from the draft, but the entire military. However, in the 1993 balance changes, the devs patched this bug, so as of today, you can't use draft dodging as an excuse to kiss the homies. You'll just have to wear socks like the rest of us. The next way was going to college. Similar to the last one, this method got a hefty nerf. Instead of saving you for the entire 4 years spent at university and beyond, you only get a semester-long grace period before you get shipped off. I bet Charlie Kirk is grinning ear to ear about this one. Being the only son? There's actually a very common misconception about this one. Most people think that this means you're safe as long as you are the only son that holds your family's name. When in reality, you need to be the sole surviving son that holds your family's name. What this means is that if you are the only son, you're cooked. It's over. But if you have any brothers, any at all, you just have to hold off until they, and then you'll be fine, and then everything is just peachy. Now that we know what we can't do, we can begin discussing strategies of workarounds for already be enlisted in the military. You can't get drafted if you are already in the military. Injury. Being injured makes you exempt. In this scenario, shooting thyself in thy foot might actually save thy's life. But I found that the success rate of this method actually increases the further you move up the body. Be depressed. Mental injuries also grant you exemption. This one shouldn't be very hard when your and everybody everywhere's life is threatened by rather large explosives. The next step up from this idea is to get vaccinated. Saying no? I'm not sure why I even put this one on there. The consent is hardly considered in worldly affairs.
I don't know.
And finally, marry a foreigner. This one is probably the hardest to pull off for two reasons. First, you would need Batman levels of prep time to find someone, marry them, and get your green card in time. And the second issue goes without saying. Now you may be thinking, oh, well, I don't think getting drafted would actually be that bad. I mean, look at how much our country provides for us. Wouldn't I want to be enthusiastic about defending it and all the people I care about that live inside of it? While I believe thinking like that is fair, I'd like to give some counter arguments as to why going to war would be the, worst thing to ever happen to you. The people we would be in contest with have nukes. These nukes are about 1,000 times stronger than the last ones to be used. And worst of all, we have these nukes. So hopefully this gives you some idea of what to do in the event of a draft reinstatement. Now on a more real note, I know that most of you are worried about the increasing uncertainty of the safety of this world, myself included. But I have found something to keep hope in, and my wish is that I can give you some reassuring words to help you feel the same. In the case of a third world war, my upload schedule will be remaining the same, so don't worry about me, baby. I'll see y'all in a year. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Wait, the punishment for draft dodging is only 5 years in prison? Boys, our years of Roblox jailbreak are finally gonna pay off.